Don't forget that same TikToker that got so much respect in your eyes now is just saying the N-word a month ago. That same TikToker that's throwing up their fist and spamming Black Lives Matter ain't never spoken on the subject before. Don't even understand it.
How's up, y'all? Popping this D. Watch react to this video by Anna. Oop, this is people are mad at TikTokers for not speaking out about Black Lives Matter. People are mad and saying, hey, why aren't you posting about it? Why are you so silent? These TikTok people, they don't give a fuck. That's why they so silent. They do not care. They want to do their little dances and they want to go on about their business. They don't care about this movement. They don't care that people are getting killed who don't look like them. Are we surprised? But it's funny that people are putting the pressure on them like, hey, you need to speak up. And although it would be fake support, I think fake support is better than no support. You know, you being a non-black person, if you're gonna give some type of fake support, you're still spreading awareness. You might be on some bullshit, but your followers, you know, may just be learning about this. They may be in different countries and not aware of the racist climate that's going on in America. So you can still reach a lot of people, even if it's not coming from good intentions. You can still get the word out there, you know? So I think y'all should be putting pressure on them. Say something. Even though it's fake support, it's still something. So put pressure on their ass. But yeah, let's see people getting mad at them as well. And I just do all type of racist stuff on TikTok. Yeah, y'all need to redeem yourselves
this time. In today's video, we're going to talk about TikTokers getting called out for not supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. Are we going to pretend that we're surprised this time?
Right.
So, after all the controversies that TikTokers have been going through, from offending the black community to TikTokers being uneducated about racism, some TikTokers took it way too far this time. Not only for not supporting the black community, but for not speaking about it to their audience. Specifically, I'm talking about Lil Huddy and Mads, who recently got called out by some people for not addressing or talking about the issue enough.
Him and his black fingernails don't care.
Totally inappropriate caption on Instagram. Now, let's start with Lil Huddy.
What the fuck she say?
As you guys know, Lil Huddy is known for being a controversial TikToker, with some of it being when he got exposed for saying the N-word.
Of course.
From Germany.
And, well, this video made Lil Huddy get into a lot of trouble, and people are still calling him out for it to this day. However, when it comes to him supporting the black community,
he don't care.
Many people have now reacted to the fact that he wasn't really showing any support or addressing the issue early enough, with some of these people being the influencers Taylor Caniff and Bryce Xavier, who had this to say on Twitter: "Speak up or I'm calling out your legs, at Lil Huddy. You're 2 miles away from this protest. Come speak up if you care. I don't care. Judge me. It takes all of us." I'm calling him out as a top white privileged influencer. I'm not picking on anybody, but I will use my voice. I'm so glad he's moving into a new mansion, but able to post stories of him enjoying his amazing new pool, but can't speak up for the people risking their freedom. But as I'm being tweeted, him saying racist, it makes sense now. Can y'all influencers fight and use your platform like you fight to use the N-word?
Bryce, you better go.
These guys really called Lil Huddy out for being too privileged.
You better go.
Period. Anyways, loves, after many people started calling out Lil Huddy for not speaking out, he decided to finally repost pictures of the situation on his Instagram, and even went on a live.
I want to do a charity stream for Black Lives Matter, but that's a conversation with TikTok that we have not had yet. They only have charities for like COVID-19 kind of stuff, but you should have for that too.
Something about this doesn't sit right in my spirit.
And you guys, people were still coming for Lil Huddy after this, with many saying that he should educate himself.
Sir, you better take that fucking coat off.
He keeps stuttering because he doesn't know what to say. Maybe he should educate his privileged rich self. It doesn't sound like he cares.
He don't.
Do you guys think he deserves to be called out? Let me know in the comments down below. Anyways,
yes, call him out.
Speaking of TikTokers receiving backlash, let's talk about Mads Lewis and how people came for her caption she posted on Instagram. As you all know, George Floyd's last words before being killed by
she said, "I can't breathe" in her caption.
And Mads actually ended up posting a photo of herself with the caption, "Breathe." And many people found this very inappropriate and disrespectful for her to post it during this time. She isn't even posting anything about the BLM, so it makes it worse. I'm sure she didn't mean anything by it. It just seems really insensitive at a time like this. Man. Like everyone said, His last words aren't an aesthetic. With that being said, you guys, some people think Mads never really meant any harm, because after this, she actually posted another picture where she addressed the issues by posting a blank black image
why would
with
you
the
say
caption
that?
saying,
You need to
"I
be
am
aware
heartbroken
of
by the
what's
sickness of
happening right now."
racism in our country. We need change.
If you're aware,
When
then
things
why
change
would
inside
you?
things
That's
change
stupid.
around you.
That was
Change
stupid.
is now. Black Lives Matter. Anyways, loves, Mads and Lil Huddy are not the only ones getting called out for not speaking out about Black Lives Matter. In fact, some people have even been criticizing Black TikTokers for not speaking about it. Just take a look at this response from the TikToker Joshua Kuerton, who spoke up and responded to the people who have been criticizing him.
I talked about injustice in the black community since I was a kid before I got on TikTok, and now all of a sudden it's important.
Tell
You
it.
want me to change my profile picture to a fist because it's a trend and it's convenient to do so? I've said this before and I'll say it again. I'm black before anything. I come on this app in my do-rag and my slang, and I'm proud to do it. You gonna say this to me when all these other black TikTokers going around standing up for and sucking up to all these TikToks who said the N-word? But
Yes!
for clout, and I ain't never in my life. Don't forget that same TikToker that got so much respect in your eyes now is just saying the N-word a month ago. That same TikToker that's throwing up their fist and spamming Black Lives Matter ain't never spoken on the subject before. Don't even understand it.
Anyways, that's it for today, my loves. What do you think about TikTokers with
He was preaching. You better fucking preach. I don't know him, but he was speaking some real shit. First off, I got an opinion about that also. Okay? I got an opinion. This shit is not new to black people. If you've had the privilege of being able to ignore the climate of America, if you've had the privilege to not be aware of what the fuck been happening, good for you. But we've been aware of this shit. Black people been dying, okay? They've been getting killed by police. This is nothing new. Black Lives Matter is not new. This is the most attention it's ever got. This is the most I've ever seen people in support of black people. And I do understand that a lot of it is trendy. And it is because, look, they don't want to face backlash. Look at all the people who are getting attacked because they're not addressing it. So some of them feel like they have to. They feel pressure to do so. But like I said, fake support is better than no support from a lot of these huge influencers who have all these millions of followers. They have a lot of non-black racist people who follow them. So it is important for them to get the word out. But don't come at a black person talking about, oh, why you ain't saying nothing about it. Bitch, I've been talking about this my whole motherfucking life. I have been communicating with my friends and family about this my entire life. Black people have been getting killed. Where were you when Trayvon Martin got killed? Where were you when Eric Garner got killed? Oscar Grant, Sandra Bland. This is not new. People been getting killed. We've been talking about this shit. So don't fucking address some black people like, oh, what's happening? Where your hashtag? Where your post? Fuck out of here. You do it. It's your turn as non-black people. It is your turn to speak up. And like I said, it's great. I think it's beautiful that so many people are speaking up who are not black, who are, in support of this for the very first time. I think it's great. Fake or not, whatever. I think it's great that it's becoming more widespread. But it is y'all turn because we've been talking about this shit. You know how many fucking people getting killed by police been on my timeline since I've had social media? This is not new. And it's okay for some black people to want to take a step back, honestly. And not saying that's what he was doing, but I get some black people being like, this is a fucking lot again, and want to take a step back. I personally wasn't even going to talk about it. I wasn't going to mention it on my social media platforms. This shit is depressing as fuck. Nope. Like, I open my social media and I'm seeing everybody talking about it. I'm seeing people putting up videos of people getting shot and killed. That shit is so traumatic, okay? It's a lot, and I wasn't gonna say anything about it. I was gonna take a step back from being on Instagram and looking at this shit, but then somebody said something to me in my DM, and then it started a rant, and just one thing after another came out. I kind of started going on rants and then posting some shit, but I honestly wasn't even gonna do that at first because this shit is exhausting. Since I've been on this earth, I have faced injustice because I'm black. I have seen my family and my friends face injustice because they're black. I have seen my relatives' boyfriends getting pulled over by the police because they black. And it's like, bruh, we in a car, we ain't did shit. Like, this is not new. So y'all talk about this shit. Don't talk to me about some shit that I've been living my whole life. Like, fuck out of here. So I agree with him on that note. And it doesn't mean that, all black people are exempt and you ain't got to talk about it because you black. It's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying that we've been living this shit, so don't come at us. You as a non-black person, you do your part and you spread awareness, because y'all ain't been talking about this shit. Let's not play like this has been something you've been talking about and discussing with your friends and family your whole life, because you ain't. All right, some of y'all have, and shout out to y'all, but you know, a lot of y'all have not. So how about you do your job now? How about you put in some work now, even if it is just social media? Because that's another argument. It's just like, it's just social media, you know, y'all ain't really doing nothing. Y'all ain't out there marching, y'all ain't out there trying to make change and, you know, donate and all that. Sure, but it's a start. It's something. Spread some awareness, you know, so your little racist friends and family, if you got some, can see the shit. Y'all put in some work. It's y'all turn, period, you know? So, you know, I'm gonna relax, but that just kind of triggered me, because he was up here fucking preaching like, what? Black people been getting killed. I'm black every day. Like, what? I live as a black person who have to experience this racist shit all the fucking time. Are you serious? Like, bruh, fuck out of here. Anyway, this was an interesting video. Y'all let me know what y'all thought. Let me know what other videos you want me to react to, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.